In Sports Ontario Series Lacrosse, a look at this weekend's upcoming action. Both games taking place this upcoming Friday the 17th. Both games also at 8 o'clock. First up, a rematch of last season's league final sees Six Nations hosting Oakville, and then elsewhere the Brooklyn Merchants host the Kitchener Velocity. We have our final four teams that will compete in this year's Memorial Cup tournament in Halifax, Nova Scotia. The tournament begins this upcoming Friday. It will feature the Western Hockey League champion Prince Albert Raiders, the host team, the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League's Halifax Mooseheads, the Ontario Hockey League champion Guelph Storm, and finally the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League champion the Rouen Noranda Huskies. In the NHL playoffs, after being doubled up 6-3 in game number 1, the St. Louis Blues responded by doing the exact same thing to the San Jose Sharks in game number 2. An unbelievably skilled tally from Robert Bortuzzo broke a 2-2 tie in the third period. The Blues got goals from Vince Dunn, Jaden Schwartz, and Oscar Sundqvist in a 4-2 win over the Sharks. This series is now even at a game apiece. Series now shifts to St. Louis Wednesday for game number 3. Tonight, the Carolina Hurricanes host game 3 in their best-of-7 East Conference final against the Boston Bruins. The Bruins lead the series 2-0. Both games not even close on the scoreboard. Bruins dominating the first two games. Carolina is looking for a miracle to get back into this series. The game time tonight is 8 o'clock. Speaking of miracles, how about that Game 7 between the Raptors and the 76ers on Sunday? You know the one I'm talking about that's quickly becoming all the rage in discussion. Probably helping the cause was that it was televised everywhere. It was a game with huge implications, shown on Sportsnet and TNT, with play-by-play calls and remixes of Kawhi Leonard's buzzer-beating bucket, first in the Game 7 playoff game in NBA history. But now, come Wednesday night, it's as if nothing has happened, as they begin their next test, quite possibly its biggest of the season, when they begin the Eastern Conference Finals on the road in Milwaukee against the Bucks. This one's going to be good. That's all for sports. I'm Andrew Rogers for 88.7 The River.